Welcome to the, what are we doing? Welcome to this week's video review, Upmann Magnum 46, of which the date code is sometime in 21. I've done a lot of research on this. The hell is it? OER, ENE 21, part of our Corona Gorda section. What's wrong, Kenny?
Well, I can hear knocking. Is that you knocking, or is that someone knocking at your door? Or
that's me knocking. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. It's been one of those days today. Not good, Kenny.
It's like doing a cigar review with Humphrey Bogart and the Cane Mutiny. It really is.
Let's do this again. Let's start it. Welcome to FOH. This week, we're doing the Upmann Magnum 46. OER ENE 21. I love 21 cigars. I love the Magnum 46.
I'm sorry, you still think there's someone left other than us?
Yes, probably not.
Well, it's the inevitable professionalism.
It's a disaster, isn't it? I love the. I could use a cigar today. How about you? It's got a nice aroma, hasn't it? Aroma cold. Isn't that rich?
Has quite intriguing.
Wow. Beautiful aroma. How's your draw, Ken? Use my fingernails, people. Insert, go around, go around, go around. There we go. Cut. No need for a cutter. So, Ken, how's your draw? Using a punch today?
Well, I have used a punch for 10 years.
Seriously? I'm not good at detail.
Which was what every business wants to hear about its CEO.
I'm a visionary, Ken. Visionary. Visionaries don't do the detail. Not a great deal of it. It's who you surround yourself with. What have you got there? How's
so you're
your
home by yourself?
Pretty much. Me and the birds.
Yeah, it's who you surround yourself with.
Birds are pretty good though. Some of them, they do talk to me. Good. What's happening? How's your draw?
Good.
So aroma cold is, what did you call the aroma cold? Was it pungent? I thought mine was pungent.
I thought mine was intriguing.
Intriguingly pungent.
No, I didn't think it was pungent. I thought it was intriguing.
In which way was it intriguing?
In which way was it pungent?
Well, pungent's not. Come on, everyone knows what pungent was. It's strong. It's pungent.
Fair enough.
Barnyard.
Okay, so all right. Now I must say that if someone said pungent, I wouldn't necessarily immediately think barnyard, but it makes you happy. Intriguing. Just it's got some complexity, some interest, some characters that might lead somewhere.
Is it a whodunit?
Oh dear. The good thing about smoking a cigar is it helps you keep a straight face.
Right? Because you've got to close your mouth. I gotta light this thing. I forgot my lighter. Excuse me, people.
Oh, sorry. What was that? Professionalism?
No, I'm not professional. I'm all over the place today. Hang on. I'm all over the place today. I keep my lighter in my AMI cigar tin. See? Cigar jar.
Oh, is that the world's most expensive jar of cigars that I paid $1 million for, and I got a jar of air?
You got the jar? What are you worried about? It's a jar that's important. Ken, I think you paid 200. Not isn't even 200.
250.
It's one of those. I mean, it's one of those special deals out of Cuba, which I didn't organise, by the way, where you got a jar by Ramon, and Hamlet was going to put in 25 cigars, and guess what happened? It was a year late, and there was no cigars. If I remember correctly. Yeah.
That's 3 years.
Surprising that happens. 2 years late, 3 years late, no cigars. It's amazing that happens in Cuba. Yeah. Thankfully, it wasn't one of my projects.
I did give you the money,
which I dutifully passed on.
Oh dear. Okay.
Opening. What do you think, Ken?
Pungent.
Intriguing. Intriguing. Oh, mine's intriguing.
Mine's pungent.
We'll be back with you at the end of the first third. Kenny, first third, people talk about, sometimes I talk about how strong and how full-bodied Magnum 46s can be. This is an example where it's not. This is
mine's got a fair bit to it. It so reminds me of, because I used to smoke a lot of. I bought a couple of. I think they sell them in cabinets in the old days.
50s?
Would I bought a couple of 50s from you?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. And I smoked a lot of them, but I always, as soon as I got them, you'd try a couple and you think, no. And you put them away for 5 years, and then they were just 4 or 5 years. They were a different cigar. They were a lovely cigar. But this reminds me of the character I used to get in a young Magnum 46, which is no surprise because it's a young Magnum 46, I guess.
It is.
But
to me, it's far more balanced. It's far more balanced than
maybe
the
a
old
little bit.
young Magnum
A little bit.
46s. Yeah.
A little bit.
What flavors? What flavors are you getting?
It's sort of a bit burnt earth. There's a bit of sort of toast. It is. I'm not getting that balance. That's the problem I'm getting. Is it's a bit sort of edgy, scratchy.
Right? No, mine's not. Mine's got no edges at all. It's got some sweet coffee, dark coffee, but sweet.
I'm not getting any sweetness at all. I can see dark coffee.
A little bit of licorice almost in there.
No hint of sweetness.
Nothing else. I got nice sweetness through that.
And look, it's not a bad cigar by any means, but it's not. I've been reading about the stuff on the forum with people loving 46s and things, and I had that. That's my experience. Was you really needed to put them away for quite a few years, and so I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm expecting something quite different because I really haven't seen one for ages, and at least not a young one.
Let's see if yours turns around that second third. All right.
Come back in 5 years.
I hope you get some aspect of how good mine is in that second third. Be nice. All right.
There we go.
With you short. Second third, Kenny's a turnaround for you a little bit.
Oh, look, it has moderated a bit. It's not as aggressive and edgy. It's a much. There's more coffee notes. It's certainly much more enjoyable than it was for that first third. Not really still seeing.
No.
It's a stretch to say I'm seeing any sweetness, but the actual flavor is moderated. So
I do feel that licorice nature's really kicked in. It's a beautiful stick. This one of the better Magnum 46 I've had in a long time.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it here. And look, it's extremely well constructed. No arguments with that. And
you can only,
if I had the dosh,
call as you see it, mate.
If I had the dosh, I'd be more than happy if I could put 50 of these away and come back in 5 years. But at the moment, I wouldn't be
smoking
buying
them every day.
Hey, no, I wouldn't be buying these to smoke
tomorrow. Yeah. Back with you shortly. We're back for the last third. Kenny's killing ants. He's got fire ants all over him. Kenny, are they fire ants?
No, I don't think they're fire ants. They're just poor little fellas that are a bit scared that they're going to get drenched with all this rain. So they decided that I must be quite why they'd come underneath me. Anyway, I have ants.
He's been stamping his feet for the last 10 minutes. He's been worried.
Well, they're not like Marines. They leave their dead. They don't cut their dead off.
Well, this one's almost dead as well. This last third, Kenny. You haven't had a great experience with yours. I've loved mine.
I'm enjoying it much more than I did that first third. It's got a bit hot, but young cigar. It's been a enjoyable cigar without being anything special. I'd go 89.90.
Yeah, I'm 93, 94 on this. Such a shame we didn't get the same sort of cigar. 93, 94. It's I've had that sweetness almost all the way through this, which is really surprising. I mean, licorice sweetness all the way through. It's been what I've enjoyed from these. Mind you, the punch we had last week or the week before last was a superior cigar to this.
Oh,
and consistently, I love punch at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'd certainly put the punch slightly above this.
I'd put it well ahead.
This, but not much, but not very different cigars,
Right.
but slightly above this. So you'll find Lopez selection number 1 next week, Kenny. So hopefully it's good. Mate, you take care. You get rid of those ants. They're on your shirt now. I can see them on your shirt. Only kidding, Ken.
They can't get on the shirt for all the flies. Thought I'd
Have a good week, Kenny.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I'll see you next week.
Hasta luego, folks. Cheers.